Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, in our today's GK class, we are going to do or we are going to see about few of the personalities which have done wonders in their respective field. See, today's topic is related to few of the persons which belongs to different fields, but they excel in their field with having any kind of a defect. Now, the head which you can see, that is chapter 27, nothing stopped them. Nothing. So they do something extraordinary in their field. So today's GK class is related to few of these personalities, that is nothing stopped them. Nothing stopped them. See children, it is a great achievement for anyone to perform extraordinary. If you will perform, you will excel in any field, then that is extraordinary for you also. It is not like that is extraordinary for those who belong to Bollywood, Hollywood, or they belong to some games and all. Let's say you were getting 70% in every exam, and in one fine exam you will be getting more than 90%, then that is also extraordinary achievement for you. So that extraordinary, what is the introduction of this chapter, will do it. Now it is a great achievement for anyone to perform extraordinary act, but it is even more so when this is done despite being specially abled. Now this is a twist, that they are specially challenged and they are specially able, still they will be able to excel and they will be able to do extraordinary in their field. Now it is true that no one can stop the person who has the ability to act on what he or she wishes to achieve. Now, here are few of the peoples today in this chapter we will do about few of the personality which achieved a lot despite being specially abled. Can you identify them? Okay, so we'll start with the first picture. The first picture and the person. First we will do what are the clues which are given. After reading out that clues, and then we will move to the name of that person. Now she was born in Kerala, India. On one of her return trips from Mumbai to Chennai, she met with an accident resulting in the amputation of her right leg. See, now this personality was born in Kerala, India, and on her returning trip from Mumbai to Chennai, she met an accident resulting the amputation of her right leg. Amputation means removing of or loss of one leg, that is right leg. She was given an artificial leg, and despite this, she became one of the most proficient and celebrated dancers of the Indian subcontinent. So, a huge name in Bharatnatyam, a huge name in classical dance form. This picture is of Sudha Chandran. Number one is Sudha Chandran. You Sudha Chandran in different movies also, in different serials also, and so many advertisement also. So Sudha Chandran, she lost her one leg in an accident. After that also, with an artificial leg, she started performing and she achieved a lot. Now number 2, she is a former American track and field athlete. At the age of 9, she developed a disease that left her legally blind. She is a 3 times national champion in the women's 500 meters race. She won 4 gold medals in the 1992 Summer Paralympics. In 2001, she co-wrote and published her autobiography, No Finish Line, My Life as I See It. Now, see, achievement is very important, but it will become so meaningful when you will be having some kind of a defect in your body. But with that defect also, you can achieve that many. So here the name of this former American field athlete, that is Marla Runyan. Marla Runyan. So huge name, got 4 gold medals also and many more in the Summer Olympics. Now we'll come to our third picture. He was a Dutch painter. He is regarded as one of the greatest painters the world has seen. His paintings have contributed immensely to modern art. In his 10-year painting career, he produced 900 paintings and 1100 drawings. He was suffering from a mental illness, and in 1889 he was admitted to a psychiatric hospital. So what is the name of that person? That is Vincent van Gogh. Vincent, famous painter, that is Vincent van Gogh. So famous painter, and within a duration of 10 years he made more than 900 paintings, but due to its mental illness he was admitted to psychiatric hospital. So now we'll come to our fourth picture. See, you can find it out, all these people have achieved a lot, but they have some kind of a defect or some kind of a problem they have, but these problems doesn't able to stop them. Now number 4, he is widely regarded as one of the greatest composer in the history. He gave his first public performance as pianist when he was only 8 years old. He studied in Vienna under the guidance of W.A. Mozart. In the year 1796, he began losing his hearing. In spite of his illness, he immersed himself in his work and created some of the greatest work of music. See, they have that kind of he won't be able to hear, but still he is quite busy in creating different music. He achieved all this despite being completely deaf for the last 25 years or so of his life. The name of this famous composer is Ludwig van Beethoven. Beethoven, you might have heard. Fine, Beethoven you might have heard, not the full name. Ludwig van Beethoven. That is Beethoven. Now, number 5 picture. Children, you all can see that nothing can stop if he or she will decide, yes, I have to do it. Now, number 5 picture, he was a well-known French journalist, author and editor of the French fashion magazine, that is Elle. In 1995, he suffered a massive heart attack, causing him to go into a coma for 20 days. After coming out of the coma, he found himself with a rare neurological disorder called locked-in syndrome. See, neurological orders are those orders which is related to your nerves. Sometime whenever you met an accident or you might have suffered from any disease, this kind of illness, some person is going to get it. Like they will be able to, some particular kind of a syndrome. Syndrome means that neurological disease that is mostly related to your mental state. Now, in which the mental state is perfectly normal and stable, but the body is paralyzed from head to toe. See, that person is an author, editor and journalist also, and his body is fully paralyzed. In that case, he was able to move only his left eyelid. Despite his condition, he wrote the book The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. By blinking when the correct letter was reached by a person slowly reciting the alphabet over and over again. See, in this condition also he has written a book. The name of the book is The Divine Bell and the Butterfly. So the name of that person is Jean Du Bobby. Jean Du, that is Bobby. So he was able to write this at that time also. Now, next is number 6. He was a British theoretical physicist whose world-renowned scientific career spanned of over 40 years. His book and public appearance have made him an academic celebrity. He was severely disabled by motor neuron disease since he was only 21. Gradually, he lost the use of his arms, legs and voice, and as of 2009, he was medically declared completely paralyzed. He used to communicate through a speech generating device. Now, he is a British theoretical physicist. Who is physicist? Which will study something or doing in the field of physics. They comes in the category of physicist. And the name of this person, that is number 6, is Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking. Might be you all have heard the name of this person, Stephen Hawking. Wild huge name in the field of physics. And aware that slowly and gradually he is leaving his that kind of a stamina that he won't be able to cope up. He keep on doing all the work. Now, next number 7 we will see the name of that person. She was an American author, again an American author, political activist and a lecturer. She was the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Annie Sullivan. Annie Sullivan was her teacher who taught her to communicate by spelling words into her hand and beginning with DOLL for the dog. She was a prolific author. She traveled to over 39 countries with her teacher. She was a good friend of many famous figures including Alexandra Graham Bell, Charlie Chaplin and Mark Twain. Charlie Chaplin is also okay. We'll take about Charlie Chaplin also. Charlie Chaplin is also suffering that kind of a disease. Fine. And that kind of a behavior of Charlie Chaplin is not manipulated. That was there due to their kind of a disease. But that kind of a behavior make the people laugh, and that only Charlie Chaplin adopt its profession. So here the name is Helen Keller. You have studied in your previous classes also regarding Helen Keller. And one more name I want to mention over here, that is right now in your television you are watching that advertisement of White Hat Junior, that is related to coding. So here I want to mention here that Deepa Malik, a Para-Olympic winner, is the first Indian woman to win a medal in Paralympics. She won a silver medal in the shot put event at 2016 Paralympic Games. She was honored with the Arjun Award in 2012 at the age of 42. She is the eldest recipient of the Arjun Award till date. So here, if I talk about Deepa Malik, nothing can stop her. Nothing won't be able to stop her to achieve in that Paralympic. So here, in this chapter, we have seen few of the name of the people, those who have some kind of a defect, but still they will be able to achieve a lot. So now children, next chapter 28, this chapter 27 we have finished. Now chapter 28, that is related to your social etiquettes. I think social etiquettes, what do you mean by social etiquettes, that we will understand, and we will discuss few of the etiquettes which you will do it in your society, and how we will recognize whether it is good or bad. Now chapter 28, that is social etiquettes. Now here if I talk about social etiquette, so that social etiquette is something or the behavior which you will show in your society. That is not related to your home. That how you are living at your home, how you are talking to your mother, how you are talking to your father. that is not a part of social etiquette. Social means we are talking about society, how you have to behave in the society, how you have to talk with other, that is your social etiquette. So whenever we attend a birthday party, here we will understand all these things with an example. Whenever we attend a birthday party, wedding or any such event, we should follow certain rules in order to behave properly. Right? Whenever we are going to attend any birthday party or any such kind of an event, we should follow certain rules. What kind of a certain rules? Means some society is having some certain kinds of a rule. Like what? See how? Encircle the child which is most well behaved. Now this exercise which is given in your book, and along with me only you are going to encircle it. Now first, Ria always arrives at the event on time. Now Ria arrives at all the event on time. Other, as soon as Varun arrives at the party, he looks for the host and wishes him or her. So yes, it is very good that if you are reaching anywhere on time. See, that also comes in your social etiquettes. When you are a part of a society, you must have take care that you will reach all the event on time, on proper time. So one of that etiquette comes in that Ria always arrives at the event on time. Now number 2 is Sana does not tamper with decoration. Now Sana, next is that Varun arrives at the party, he looks for the host and wishes him or her. And that is also a good manner, a good etiquette. If you will see that particular person or host, you must thank that host that whatever organization will be there, whatever things will be organized. Then that is a good manner. That Sana does not tamper with decoration. Does not tamper with decoration means we does not appreciate that decoration. So that is not a good etiquette. If we went somewhere, हम किसी के घर गए and then we find it out that something which is very beautiful, we must appreciate, we must recognize that. So Raju always show respect to waiters. Yes, we always show respect to waiters. See, today we were doing few of the chapters, like first one that is related to your motivation. This chapter 28 that is related to your social etiquettes, and in this we are going to incorporate our moral values also. So now next is Sana always gets into a heat argument while conversing with someone. Now whenever you are talking with someone and you started fighting with them, or you started overreacting with them, so that is not a good habit. Now Ria takes only as much food as she requires. Yes, again this is a good habit. Now next is Raju always jumps to the queue to get food. So it is again a very bad etiquette if you will jump in between and okay, I want to take it food. No. If everybody is coming in line, so you must also come in line now. Whenever Sana goes to a wedding party, when Sana goes to a wedding party, she always criticizes the bride and the groom's dress. So this is not a good social. It might have happened with everyone. You might have went to some occasion, you will find it out, okay, अभी तो क्या पहना हुआ है, oh sir, that dress is so outdated, ये है वो है. So this kind of a way it happens better. We unknowingly we entered in that gossip and started gossiping about it. But that is not a good way to incorporate. So next is Varun does not stuff his mouth with food. Yes, that is a good etiquette. you don't require to stuff your mouth. आपको slowly, properly you have to chew your food. Now next is what Riya thanks the host before leaving the party. Yes, obviously that is also comes in your social etiquettes. If you went somewhere on the party of anyone, you will came up from there, then you must say thank you to them. So that is again an important part of that. Now Raju loves to eat ice cream whenever he goes to a party. He tries to carry many scoops in his hand. So this is not a good habit. So here we have read it. Varun makes fun of other people. So again that is also a bad habit. You can find it out that few of the activities done by Riya, few of the activities done by Varun, Raju, and then few of the activities which were done by Sana. And you have find it out that all the activities done by Riya and Sana, that is well behaved. Riya is well behaved among all the children, which is given in your book. So this chapter 27, that is related to social etiquettes. Now one more thing I am going to mention over here, that Sana asked the photographer to take her photo first. So this also doesn't comes in a good kind of a social etiquettes. Agar if you went somewhere, you will wait for your turn. If they want to take it your photograph, they'll take it. Why you went it there and then you are saying okay, first take my photograph and then you can take it of anyone. So that is also comes in our social etiquettes, does not come. Now Raju, one more activity which was left, that is Raju never puts the glasses, plates, etc. at the assigned place. So now children, your query will be that what kind of a question we are going to get it from these chapters. So the first chapter, that is chapter 27, which we have done, that is related to your motivational people. So regarding that, the introduction of them, you can read it, and the social etiquettes. Although the next chapter also, that is your chapter 29, that is values to learn in life. So here you have been given few of the persons, those who have certain kind of a value. Certain kind of a value means if they have keep it anything in their mind, they are keep on moving with that. For example, if I'll talk about Mahatma Gandhi. So Mahatma Gandhi loves non-violence. He don't want to fight with anyone. Ahimsa, Satya, and that will be the pillars of Mahatma Gandhi. And on the basis of that only, so all these values also we have to understand from our different leaders, what they have done, what they have achieved in their life, that also. Next, values we can learn from our leaders. Next, what is there? Whatever your role model, आपका कोई भी role model है, from that role model you can learn many things. Then what next? After your role model, you can learn many things from your parents also. You can always, all the parents are saying, okay, if any guest has came, their parents has said, okay beta, say hello to auntie, say hello to uncle. Why it is required to say? You must say it yourself. Fine? So that also comes in social etiquettes. If your mother went to somebody's house, वहाँ पे their children were greeting them, serving with water, serving with some soft drink also. So they were coming at your home and praising. Then you people are saying, okay mama, आप तो हमेशा उनकी तारीफ करते रहते हो. So it is not like that. It is like that you have to learn all these social etiquettes. So children, Today you will revise all three pages, chapter 27, 28 and 29. So here I am going to finish our class. That's all for today, children. Have a good day.